Your name is Lorraine Guston. But you've had other names before this, other lives. They're buried deep inside. But now as you begin to float freely, they start to rise up within you. You can see them clearly. Now, search them for the most significant memory of your past lives. Open your thoughts and let the sights and sounds come in.
I'm sewing. I work in a dressmaker's shop.
Good. What year is it?
A long time ago.
Okay, good. Now, look around you. What do you see? What's happening?
They're shouting at the door. Men with guns. They're wearing uniforms, red. British soldiers. They say they know we're hiding revolutionaries. I keep telling them, no, we only make dresses. We don't know. We haven't seen her. Oh, but oh God, they don't believe us. They don't believe me. They're torches. They're setting the shop on fire. They won't let us out, please. Oh, God.
It's all right.
No,
it's
no.
all right. Mrs. Guston, listen to me. It's all right. It's all right. The fire is disappearing. You're safe. You're safe. It's going away. Everything is as it was. Yes. Yes, now you're starting to come back down. You're floating back down. You can feel the weight returning to your legs and your arms. I'll touch your hand, and when I do, you will awaken feeling refreshed, and you will remember everything you've seen. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know how to thank you, Miss McNeil. I feel better than I've been in years. For the first time, I understand why I'm so afraid of fire and men in uniforms. And to think it was a memory, and from so long ago.
If we all knew that we'd lived before, and if we could remember those past lives, we'd understand ourselves so much better. Maybe we'd be kinder to one another, knowing that in a previous life we were poor or hurting or hungry.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have you ever tried yourself?
It's ironic, I suppose. I've never been able to remember any of my own past lives. But I keep trying every day. Someday, who knows?
메리 맥닐은 과거를 잊고 사는 인류에게 전생을 기억하게 하는 일을 하고 있는데요. 정작 자신의 전생이 궁금하지만 그녀는 자신의 것은 알지 못해 답답하죠.
Your name is Mary McNeil, but you have had other names before this.
자기 자신에게 최면을 걸며 전생을 알려고 시도하는데요. 하지만 이 여정이 그녀를 데려가는 곳은 그녀가 전혀 예상하지 못한 다른 곳이었습니다.
Now, search them for the most significant memory of all of your past lives. Nothing again. At least I got some sleep. Vivancourt. I'm so sorry. I know it's the oldest excuse in the world, but I overslept and I rushed out without even thinking to call. Excuse me, but have we met? Oh, of course. We made the appointment by phone. I'm Mary McNeil. You called me last week about wanting help with your memory?
You must be mistaken. There's nothing wrong with my memory.
Oh, certainly. What I meant was the memory of your lives before this one. I can assure you it's a very simple process.
In my last life, I was Corporal Lon Desmond. I fought in the Second World War and won the Medal of Honor. Awarded posthumously, of course.
But you know? But how?
The medal? It was nothing. I jumped on a grenade to save my squad.
That's amazing. How did you know that?
Look, I really don't have time for this sort of foolishness. Thank you, and good day.
어떻게 된 일일까요? 그녀의 고객은 너무나 당연하다는 듯이 전생을 정확하게 기억하고 있습니다. 메리는 너무나 당황스러운데요. 그렇게 자신의 사무실로 돌아가게 됩니다.
I had the same problem with the boss my last life, man. Just my luck to get stuck like that 2 lifetimes in a row. You know, what's wrong with you, eh? What's up?
Excuse me, miss, can I help you?
This used to be my office.
That must have been some time ago. I've been here for the last 2 years. Is there something I can do for you? Are you looking for work? You say this used to be your office. Are you out of work?
It's difficult to explain. You see, I woke up this morning, and I don't know what's happening anymore. I mean, I don't know if I've changed or if the world's changed, but something's happened. I don't even know why I'm bothering you with all this. It's just that there's nobody else for me to talk to.
Yes, there is. Now, if it's any help, you're not alone. A lot of people have trouble adjusting to their new lives. That's why we're here. If you would just fill out this form, and when you've finished, we'll talk. My name's Jim Sinclair. I'll be sitting at the desk over there. Excuse me.
그녀는 꼭 다른 세계에 온 것 같습니다. 최면을 걸고 자고 일어났더니 정말로 세상이 변한 걸까요?
What's a regression therapist?
It's nothing. I don't think it matters anymore.
Relationship counselor, self-help instructor, 2 years as head of a crisis counseling unit. You have a high priority on helping others, an admiral. I see you didn't list anything from your previous life.
I didn't know that you could.
It helps, particularly when you've developed no skills in this life. Now, if we can just run through the jobs you had in your last 3 or 4 lifetimes, starting with the most recent. We won't go back more than a couple of 100 years. There's not much call for blacksmiths.
Well, I've always felt that I must have lived during the Depression.
Felt?
That is, I'm always very moved when I see pictures from that time. As if I knew what those people were going through.
Could you give me some references for this life? Name some of the people you might have known.
I really don't remember.
Addresses, marriages, schools, technical, liberal, anything at all? Look, I'm trying to help you, Miss McNeil. I can't do that if you won't help me.
I didn't say I wouldn't. Listen, I'm sorry I took so much of your time. Thank you for your help.
그의 말을 이해할 수 없는 그녀는 나가버리고 남자는 어딘가에 전화를 하는데요.
Sinclair here. I just had a woman in here who listed only her present life on her resume. Yes, that's right. When I pressed her for details on her past lives, she claimed she couldn't remember them. No, I don't think she's a new soul. She didn't have that vacant look so many of them have. Mary McNeil. Yes, I agree. She could be the one we're looking for.
So her behavior was significant, you say?
A lot of people disapprove of what we do.
Doesn't sound like disapproval. It was more like shock, as if she'd never seen such a thing before.
It's possible she's been out of circulation for a time. That happens. And then there is the other
So
possibility.
we discussed, but I'm not ready to accept that theory. There's something wrong here. I think she...
바뀐 세상에서는 전생을 기억 못하는 그녀가 이상한 것이고 그녀를 제외한 모든 사람들은 전생을 정확하게 기억하고 있습니다. 그들은 이러한 그녀가 의심스러워 조사를 해보기로 합니다. 메리는 그렇게 헤매다가 한 여자를 만나게 됩니다.
Mister, you okay?
Go away. Let me die in peace.
I'll go get help.
No. No. You know the law. Anybody who wants to die can die. It's my right, and you can't take it away. I've chosen exposure, malnutrition, sleeping pills. It's a lot cleaner than a bullet, isn't it? Guns scare me. A lot of things scare me.
Why in God's name do you want to die?
In my last life, I had a nice job, a nice family. People liked me. Can you imagine that? But now look at me. Look at me. Look at this body I was born in. I have tried everything, and nothing works. I'm going to start over. I'd like to go to sleep.
No,
What do you care?
not because of what you look like or who you are, but because you're needed in this lifetime. Surrendering is wrong. You're needed in the here and now, not in your next lifetime.
Nobody needs me.
I need you. Seems I don't have anyone or anything. Maybe we could start over together. Can you give me that chance? Can you give me that much? I'll go get help. I'll be right back. There's a woman back there. Can you get an ambulance? I think she's dying. It's a man from the agency. No.
Sorry, miss.
No. No. Promise me you'll get that woman an ambulance.
We look at
Promise me.
I promise.
Okay, let's go.
What about
그렇게 그녀는 납치당하고
Why are you doing this to me?
Call us concerned citizens, Miss McNeil. We're part of a group not quite sanctioned by our government, but then not entirely denied either. We play hide and seek. We seek out people like you, your kind.
What kind is that?
Well, that's what we've brought you here to determine. Who are you, Miss McNeil? Really? I've heard that you claim not to know who you were in your previous lives. You must understand that that's quite irregular. It's utterly unheard of. And we can find no documentation on you. No identity papers, no place of residence. It's as if you did not exist. And if you do not exist, then no one will miss you. So you see, it's in your best interest to cooperate with us. What are you trying to hide? Who were you in your previous lives?
I told you. I don't remember.
We can run down the whole bloody litany, if you like, if it helps to jog your failing memory.
You could be telling the truth. If she is, and she's the one we're
Not
looking
in
for.
front of her. If she's telling the truth, we're going to find out soon enough.
And when we went to Daddy's funeral, Mommy said we should be brave. I wore my new blue dress. After it was all over, Mommy said we had to move. But
Earlier.
I didn't want to.
Go earlier.
I don't know.
Who were you?
I don't remember.
I'm going to double the serum.
It could kill her.
We're going to have to take that chance.
Welcome back, Miss McNeil. It'll soon pass. You were telling the truth. For what it's worth, we're sorry we had to put you through all that. But you're free to go.
Just like that. What about my life? What? Sorry, wrong number. Just hang up and walk away like nothing ever happened.
Precisely, Miss McNeil. Unless, of course, you would care to work for us.
See you in hell first.
Sinclair, get us some water. We're offering you a very rare chance. You are a healer. We ask you to help us heal. We want you to help us forget. Forget who and what and where we were.
You're out of your mind.
Perhaps I am. Maybe we all are. Look around you. Did you smell the madness out there? It gets worse with every generation. You can smell the death that we needn't fear because we come back, but which is with us from the cradle to the grave. Think of dying and then the new agony of rebirth, and you remember it all, Miss McNeil. We're so busy avenging the past that we lose the present. That's the world we live in. That's the waking horror that's our everyday existence.
What can I do to help you?
You have a gift. We need you to teach us that gift. We need you to help us let the past be swallowed by silence. No more carrying grudges across the centuries. No more longing for days and lives past. Just the moment. And the thrill of making this life as good as it can be. We've waited so long for you, Miss McNeil. When we first met, I knew you wanted to help people. We're giving you the greatest opportunity that's ever been given to a person. Help us, Miss McNeil. Help us to forget.
Your name is Ruth Warden. That is the only name that you will remember. Let the memories of your past lives fade. When you awaken, you will remember only that you are Ruth Warden, and you will begin your life with a fresh start.
이렇게 그녀는 원래 세상에서와는 완전히 다른 일을 하게 되었습니다. 바로 과거를 잊게 해주는 일이었죠. 그렇게 다른 세상에서 다른 방식으로 그녀는 사람들을 돕고 치유해주고 있었습니다. 어떻게 보셨나요? 저는 이런 주제에 대해서 관심이 많은 편이라 굉장히 흥미있게 보았어요. 드라마 도깨비가 생각이 나더라고요. 도깨비 대사 중에 이런 말이 있어요. 인간에게는 4번의 생이 있다. 씨 뿌리는 생, 뿌린 씨에 물을 주는 생, 물 준 씨를 수확하는 생, 수확한 것들을 쓰는 생. 저는 이 대사를 듣고 개인적으로 제가 지금 물을 주는 생이었으면 좋겠다는 생각이 들었어요. 그래야 다음 생에 그것들을 수확하고 쓰면서 더 행복하게 살 수 있지 않을까요? 사람들은 전생에 호기심이 참 많은 것 같아요. 하지만 이 에피소드를 보고 나니까 전생을 아는 것이 이렇게 스스로의 삶을 망가뜨릴 수도 있다는 생각도 하게 된 것 같아요. 다음 생이 있다는 걸 안다는 것, 그리고 전생과 현생을 자꾸 비교하면서 현생이 불행하다고 느끼고 무기력해지는 삶. 이런 세상에서는 정말 사람이 그렇게 될 수도 있을 것 같아요. 여러분은 지금도 전생이 궁금하신가요? 환상특급의 메모리즈였습니다. 구독은 저에게 엄청난 힘이 됩니다. 감사합니다. 야옹!